pull that up right now.
Best
Patreon.
night of the month.
As long as we got our new guy on there, I think we're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have taken Gorilla Glue out of the intro video.
Oh, true. They were probably in it last week, weren't they?
Yeah, just for the live stream. I took them out whenever I edited the final thing.
Don't want to give those motherfuckers any free publicity. Oh, wait, we're live. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was funny.
It's a message to all other sponsors. Hey,
yeah.
Get out. Zach says
Watch out, Cam Tools. I told you guys I want to get so big on YouTube that I can extort companies. Just be like, I will do negative ad reads unless you send me money every month.
We'll
be like the mob.
You.
Yeah.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Honestly, like Mr. Beast or some, obviously no brand would ever care about me. But if somebody has like hundreds of millions of subscribers, just be like, yeah, I'm going to badmouth your product unless you send me a boatload of money.
I mean, why even get into YouTube? If you want to do that, just become a politician. Isn't that what politicians do?
Great point. Great point, Eric.
Careful, we're going to attract the wrong audience.
Oh, that's true. Well, should we get right into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee.
Don't forget to spend your Urkel bucks.
That was super easy.
Get it. I thought I had a funny intro, but I'm just going to read right off the thing. Welcome to Off the Cut episode 198 for Tuesday, January 6th. It's not even 2025.
No, you got to fix that.
2026.
If you guys thought this podcast was live, joke's on you, because we all just read off a teleprompter the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that is clearly evident because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you're like Ron Burgundy. You'll just read whatever's on the teleprompter.
I'm Ron Burgundy. This podcast is still sponsored by KM Tools.
That's right. It is still sponsored by KM Tools, and they make the best gosh darn woodworking tools on the internet. Because if it's in their shop, it's in their shop. That is the mantra over at KM Tools, because every single tool on their website is either designed by Jonathan and his team of award-winning. Do they have any awards? I wonder if they've actually won any awards.
I guarantee they have at least 3 dozen JD Power and Associates awards.
You know what, Eric? You're right. Their award-winning tools are all designed in-house, or it's stuff they actually use in their own workshops. And the best part about shopping at KM Tools is you get to feel good about yourself because a portion of every single sale goes to support the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund that puts tools in the hands of people who need them. And speaking of tools in the hands of people who need them, it's that time.
Do you hear that?
Time. That's right. Oh, I stepped on the end of it. I feel bad.
I found that there's a button on here that says loop track.
Very
you can
important.
Turn it off.
Yes.
So it doesn't play over and over again.
Yes. Although we could just play that as like subtle background music throughout the entire episode.
Oh. We'd have to give away a lot more than $50, though.
That's true. That's true.
Well,
Jonathan. For anybody who's new here, every single month, Jonathan gives us $50 to give away to one lucky patron. And if you want to get entered to win in the future, you won't win on this drawing because you're not currently a member. But if you go over to patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, you can sign up to become a member and we will automatically enter you in next month's drawing. But this month is going to who, Eric?
Did that come through?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The paper. It's on the paper. Sheet. There is nothing on this paper that's relevant to the giveaway. But this just in, the winner this month for the $50 KM Tools gift card is none other then Tim Bolger or Bolger. I'm assuming it's Bolger.
I don't
What are you
know.
going with, Deric? Bolger or Bolger?
We'll go Bolger.
Okay, Bolger.
I'm
Tim Bolger.
I'm gonna say Bolger too.
Yeah. Hey, Tim. Tim
Maybe it's
Bolger.
Bolgile.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Does it say where Tim's from?
Well, I mean, I could look it up, but I don't want to. I don't
Yeah,
want to
you
start
don't wanna dox him.
extorting Tim on the podcast.
Gonna dox him right here.
Yeah,
Tim's address is.
all of our patrons, if you don't sign up for the highest tier, we're gonna start doxing you on air. We'll just say your names and full addresses.
Yeah, we just any patron that cancels.
Yeah,
We're like, this is where Stephen Clark lives. Here's his
Yeah.
phone number.
I'm telling you
Here's-
guys, we're doing this whole internet thing all wrong. We could go completely evil. We could start extorting companies by saying we're going to badmouth them unless they pay us, and same thing with our patrons.
Oh yeah. Hey. Well, we're not gonna bad mouth Tim Bolger because he won $50 gift card.
That's right, he sure did. I hope he spends it on something nice.
Yeah. Well, you know who else we're not gonna bad mouth?
WTB Woodworks.
You're right. Our
Oh,
good
yeah.
buddy Bill Burkle at WTB Woodworking will not be getting extorted this month because, listen, he is there for all of you. He has got the biggest giveaway on the internets. I don't know if that's true, but JD Power and Associates actually gives him the top woodworking giveaway company every single month. I know what you're asking. What is he giving away right now? Well,
The list is too long.
it's too long.
They take up the entire
last
podcast.
month was a freaking jet lathe.
Yeah.
This month, I'm just going to tell you, go to WTBwoodworking.com/giveaway. I'm not going to tell you what's on it because I want you to go to the website and check it out. But I will tell you, $946.80 worth of total value.
This is a little bit of a spoiler, but it's kind of a pick your own giveaway because there's an item on that list where you basically just get whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This now I don't know all the details about it, but that pick your own segment of the giveaway,
Mm-hmm.
that could be a way that you get probably for the only time ever, potentially free Festool or free Mafel tools.
100%. Yep.
Ooh. You see what you see? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad deal. But if you're looking for anything else, online, woodworking, tools, supplies, lumber, slab, sheet goods, whatever you need, head over to WTBwoodworking.com. Check out what they got. And if you're in the Huntingdon Valley, PA area, stop in and pay Bill a little visit.
Whoa, hold on. Hold the horses here for a second. Sorry, I'm just on the WTB Woodworks. Do you know that Keith Johnson has his own line of tools?
So he's got some of his LaMelo things.
Yeah, he's got some cool 3D printed. Now, again, Keith, I'm going to have to bust your balls for not having these injection molded, but they're very cool. They're accessories for the LaMelo. It's great.
Yeah. It's like a scribe fence, and it's a way that you can basically plunge into like your cabinet carcass, and then you're putting your face frame on, but it intentionally offsets your face frame a certain amount, so then you can go scribe it to the wall, and then when you put it back on the face frame, it's perfectly scribed to your cabinet.
Genius.
Keith could probably more eloquently say it than I am.
I'm sure he's got a better sales pitch than that, but still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Well, hey, I think we should revisit a topic that we talked about last week.
Oh,
Now, if you guys didn't end up watching the video that I sent you, it's all good because I did watch it, so I
watched it.
I haven't watched it yet, but I
can add color to it. So
please.
last week we were discussing the whole like, okay, we're all 3D printing products and stuff like that, but at what point does it make way more sense to start injection molding stuff versus 3D printing it? And would what was it? Was it the next day or maybe 2 days afterwards?
I like to
It
think
was on
couple days
Friday.
afterwards.
2 days after, because he needed time to hear the podcast, come up with a script, film the video.
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about 2 or 3 days later, Travis from Shop Nation, but what's his 3D printing channel?
I think it's Shop Nation, isn't it?
Print Farm, I think.
Oh,
no, it's his second channel.
Print Farm Academy?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Print Farm Academy, yeah.
Okay, so that's the name of his YouTube channel?
After you sent me that thing, it popped up in my feed, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I'm watching this now.
Yeah. So I guess Travis from Shop Nation has a second YouTube channel called Print Farm Academy, which, it's all 3D printing and how to set up print farm, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, right after we had the whole discussion on the podcast, he came out with a video called "Why is 3D Printing So Expensive? Injection Molding Comparison." And so in the video, he kind of discusses the whole thing, the startup costs, the manufacturing timelines, everything that goes into injection molding a part versus 3D printing a part. And we were right. The mold or the die is your biggest cost when it comes to 3D print or injection molding. And it could be, what did he say, like $10,000 to $100,000 for a die?
I think he said like the cheapest you could get off is like $5,000 on one of those. And that's just like
super
very
basic
basic
part.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think
for like the things that he was making, which were just those little fixtures that attach to like a vacuum hose, I think he said it was like $10,000 for that die, and that's like a very it's just a cylinder with like a little screw on the end of it.
Right. Well, it was really cool. Zach, you got to watch the video.
Okay.
Obviously how injection molding works is they basically melt the plastic, force it in, and stuff like that. But when you're doing the threaded part, right? If you would have two parts of a die come together, you jammed a bunch of plastic in it, and then you pulled it apart, it would tear the threads out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you have this mechanical part that's in one half of the die that as it pulls out, it spins out. So you have all these moving parts inside of some of these molds.
Interesting.
Make them
I never thought about
super
that.
complex. Yeah.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
And he was interviewing the guy that runs the injection mold plant.
Yeah.
Intersplicing with him talking about it, which was very informative.
Yeah. It was super interesting. And basically, to summarize it, it was that unless you have a standardized part you need to have a standardized part that can either be applicable to a lot of different things, or you're just doing so much volume of it that it makes sense. Like,
isn't gonna matter.
It wasn't like several thousand of them for it to make sense or whatever, Deric?
Yeah, you're basically spreading that cost of the die and the materials, which is negligible. Like the cost of materials and like having it produced, he said, was like nothing in the grand scheme of it. The die is like, I think like 90% of your cost.
Right.
And you're basically spreading $10,000 across the price of like having all this stuff made. And it's just like, because he was talking about the price of 3D printing it was, let's say, like $1.48, and then the price of having it injection molded minus the cost of the die was like $1 or like 90 something cents. It was
it was like half,
quite a bit cheaper. Yeah, but the cost of the die is what's killing you, because you need, like, let's say he had 10,000 of these units that he made, which is a lot. Like to sell 10,000 units of something is a lot. Especially something as specific as a hose adapter for a specific tool to a specific type of hose would be $1 across each of those added on costs.
Yeah.
So you need to print it like tens of thousands just to spread that cost out.
So like that's kind of where it comes out to, that like unless you're just doing so much volume, or it's something that it's super, super, super tricky to 3D print, or adds. You have to put tons of support material that you're just hemorrhaging expense. Like 3D printing is much more manageable. It's much more entry level.
And you're saying it's great for like iterating. And so like taking something
Yeah.
that because like once you got the die, you can't change anything on it. But with the 3D model, if you wanted to tweak something or add a feature or change it a little bit, you could do that no problem. And then keep running with it.
It's like I want to get. It would be awesome to get a bunch of pieces injection molded, but it's like it's not feasible for the scale that I'm operating on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. I wonder. I mean, I guess when you're kind of looking, when you're thinking about thousands of units, probably doesn't make sense to do it if you're thinking like, obviously not tens, even hundreds of units. But once you get into thousands, I imagine then it starts to make sense. Like, yes, that $10,000 or whatever it is for a die is expensive, but also, if you're going to be moving thousands of units of a product, you're going to need 10, 20 3D printers running around the clock. So that's easy $10,000-$20,000, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine there is a break-even point. There is a certain volume of units where it does actually end up being cheaper to do the injection molding, right?
Yeah. And the other thing to that he brought up they had to keep in consideration is, so say you have 30 printers or whatever, you're going to have upkeep, you're going to have maintenance, you're going to have electrical on those printers. You're going to have the labor of having somebody operate that farm, of having to go get all those units off the printer bed, clean the printer bed, put it back on, start it, take off any little hairs or wispy pieces. Like there's a lot of additional costs. Yeah. And time that's not strictly cost of materials, right?
Yeah.
And it's slower to 3D print than it is to just injection mold. Like injection molding, you can bang them out, click, 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 click. Whereas the 3D printing, like you're talking hours of running the machine just to get one or two products off. Or like one of the products that I've got, like the little dust collection thing for the hinge jig. I can get 9 of them on a print bed, and I think it takes 6 or so hours to print.
I would have assumed more, honestly.
6 or 8, I don't remember, but I mean, when injection molded, I'm sure you could make 6 of those in 30 seconds, probably, right?
I don't actually. Yeah, I mean, well, how labor intensive is the injection molding process? I guess I really had to watch Travis's video, but I imagine like if you're talking about a mechanical part that you had to screw out, there's a little bit of
time. It screws itself out.
Oh, it screws itself out.
Yeah. So like he was showing, like he was talking about that process, like it closes, it does the injection molding, and then like it opens, it does like the unscrew process and everything. And then there's like 2 little prongs that come out the back and they push the pieces off, and then they just fall onto a tray. And they actually, he said that like the next round, what they did is they made an adjustment and they automated that so that now like a hand comes down, like a mechanical hand would come down and grab the parts and set them on a conveyor belt. And then they would just run off that conveyor belt down to packaging and then be packaged up and ready to go. And the interesting part is whenever he was talking about the guy that runs the injection molding machines was talking about how they even use 3D printers to print the fingers on the ends of those machines to grab the pieces.
Interesting.
Because it doesn't make sense to have them injection molded.
Oh, interesting.
And because it was a consumable part. So think of like little fingertips, right?
Yeah,
they grab things. If they run into something or like clamp too hard, they'd snap. It's way more efficient for them to 3D print those as opposed, they don't need to get 50,000 fingers injection molded. Like they just 3D print them.
That makes sense.
It was interesting. But I mean, but you have so many advantages to injection molding as far as like you don't have to worry about print orientation. Like we know that if we're 3D printing, say a bracket that's going to hang on the wall, right? If you have the layers oriented in the wrong way, it's just like grain and wood. It can snap, along the grain as opposed to against the grain.
Yeah, did he talk
print supports for him if it's printed, if it's oriented a certain way?
Yeah, true.
Did he talk much about the quality difference between a 3D printed part and a injection molded part?
Yeah.
This injection mold is much stronger.
For sure. Yeah.
And it was interesting that, I mean, like he has, so many different iterations as I do with the stuff that I come out with. Like it's V1 is not what I'm releasing and selling. Like it's usually I'm on V like 20, 30, 40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just made an iteration on one of my products this week because it's something that like I've only sold a couple of, but it's got like hexagonal holes on the side of it
Sure.
to, so it doesn't have to print a whole wall, and it looks nice. Well, I had the hexagonal things rotated one way, so whenever it's printing, it's trying to bridge like that top of the hex. And so I oriented them the other way, so now it's bridging up to a point and then going back out again.
Yeah.
And then that eliminated my need of supports on that unit, which was great because it's got like hundreds of these little hex holes on the sides all around it and inside of it. And it was
Interesting.
huge change.
I've noticed something. So the bamboo slicer I use for a lot of my parts, it started after a recent update. It started orienting things a few degrees off square.
Yeah.
So say you were printing like a perfect square. I used to just plop it on the build plate, parallel to the front of the machine or to the side of the machine. Now it's taking it and rotating it like 5 degrees. And I wondered if there's like a structural reason or a grain reason to do that.
I had read somewhere that they started doing that to get the machines so that you're not like if you're running a bunch of like square things, you're not constantly running those that head in an X and a Y only. It's running on both of them at the same time. It kind of like works it out a little bit, if you will.
Yeah. Probably better for long term.
Yeah, that's just speculation on like Reddit or whatever. So
okay, that's interesting.
I thought about that.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense though, right? I mean,
yeah. It's, 3D printing is fun, man. But I don't know. Again, I come back. I every time I see a 3D printed product, I'm always a little, it rubs me the wrong way to some degree.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Apparently, like Lego has, somebody was mentioning in our Discord, Lego has a 3D printed part in one of their sets. I meant to go back and look up, but
really,
I got distracted because they released a smart Lego.
What is that? I saw a bunch of videos of that.
Smart Lego?
Yeah, it's like this. It's just like a little like standard brick, like your standard like 4 stud by 2 stud by 1 high brick. But it's got all the smarts built into it. It's got lights and it makes sounds and it interacts with like the other bricks around it. I haven't gotten too deep on it, but it seems like it's also
sensor packed
wirelessly.
brick.
Yeah, it's really
part of the Star Wars collection.
Okay, the example I saw, somebody put it in like an X-wing.
Yeah.
Lego X-wing, and he was like flying it around. Yeah, it was making noises and stuff.
And then
like
you can load the characters in there, and it makes different sounds for different characters, and you can load it in different things. And then they'll interact. Like if you continue watching that video, the one guy has the X-wing, and then the other guy gets like a TIE fighter, and they start running them at each other, and they start making noises to interact. Like they're shooting each other, and they're taking damage, and then like eventually the TIE fighter took enough damage that it was destroyed, and it just like blinked red. It was
interesting.
Cool.
I wonder, I guess it must have some sort of like RFID reader in it or something like that. And
some sort of NFC or something.
And there must be a corresponding NFC token in the X-Wing or the TIE fighter respectively, right?
Yeah. Well, I think like they did this with they had Lego Mario that came out, I don't know, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a little Mario brick figure, and then there were certain tiles that had like not QR codes, but they were like printed codes, and then you would hold the Mario figure on top of it, and it'd read that code, and the Mario figure would interact with it however it's supposed to interact with it.
Oh, interesting.
And the Mario figures would interact, and then they came out with the Luigi and a Princess Peach and a Bowser, and they'd all interact with each other and like these different tiles and stuff like that. So I think it's an iteration on that, an expansion of that into like the Star Wars land.
Nintendo has a system where you can take, like, they make little action figures and you can like tap them on your Switch and it'll unlock stuff in the Switch.
The amiibos.
Amiibos, yeah. I've never actually messed around with that because I don't know.
Expensive.
Are they expensive? Yeah.
God, yeah. It's like their retail price is like base of $15 for one figure.
Right.
And then they can go up from there if it's a popular figure, and then the resale market is just insane on those.
I lump all that stuff in with like cosmetic skins and DLC for video games. I've never paid an extra $1 for a video game, and I hope I can go with the rest of my life that way.
I got one that came with a game, and that's all I've got.
Okay.
The extra downloady stuff, like when I was playing video games, wasn't really a thing.
I know, same. Mm-mm. Yeah, well, I grew up was like you paid the $60 or whatever, and you got the game, and that was it.
Right.
Like for like games like Call of Duty, like once a year they might be like, hey,
Oh.
here's like a bunch of extra maps for online, and it costs you what, like $7 or
Dude,
$6?
Call of Duty is the worst. They'll do like a
They
thing.
started it.
They'll be like, you can buy a skin where it'll turn you into the dad from Family Guy.
Yep.
You can play it, and
And
it's like
what do they
10
charge,
bucks.
like $5?
No, it's like 10 usually.
Oh.
It's pretty expensive. It's you really have to love Family Guy or love Call of Duty
Or whatever their character is. Yeah, I think they had Ninja Turtles in there recently too.
Yeah, and it makes it wild too because you're playing this like action shooter game, and all of a sudden,
reality,
like,
originally.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like a Ninja Turtle pops around the corner. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, hey, with it being 2026,
I still get used to that.
I know. New year. Anything you guys are trying to change up? I don't want to call it resolutions, but anything you guys are trying to be more aware of, change up, or just do differently, or maybe something you're going to focus on this year? Any new stuff?
I'll go last because I have a thing that's going to completely derail the conversation, I think.
Okay.
That's fair. Mine's going to be quick. I'm just focused back on same thing as last year. I'm going to focus on YouTube, and hopefully I can do better than one a year.
That's right.
Scott says he wants to do more drugs in 2026.
Right, there we go.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
He wants to do more alcohol too. That makes sense.
Spoken like somebody who doesn't drink. I want to do more
like
alcohol.
A Tylenol and a Michelob Ultra.
And so with overall, just want to be a worse person.
I think that's a great goal.
Scott, I think you're on track, my friend. You are on track. Well, so mine's simple. Like a lot of people are like, oh, I want to, lose 50 pounds or like walk 10 miles every day or something like that. No. I'm a busy brain. And what I mean by that is I start working on something and then like I hear the UPS guy come. Then I go down to the door and I open up the box and then I do this. And then I'm like, oh, I need to take the trash out too. A lot of people might call this ADD. So what I'm doing is
start taking Ritalin.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing what Scott's
doing. Yeah, you're doing what Scott wants to do.
Yeah, Scott and we've already talked about this. We're on the same page. My thing that I'm really pushing for this year is to start something and finish it before I go on. So like, for example, I was working on my one-day project YouTube videos I was working on. It's like 5 one-day projects or whatever. I was like, okay, I have it all filmed. It's like roughly edited. I just need to do the voiceover and then like upload it to YouTube and then I'll be done. I started to work on the next project and I was like, no, do the voiceover.
Wise choice.
Put it on YouTube unlisted. Do the description. Put the plans online. Do all the different thumbnails.
Yeah.
Like literally have it done.
Yeah.
And then go to the next one. And it felt so much better. And I'm not good at that.
I'm very bad at that as well. But I've had to be very strict with myself because, well, let's be honest, there are parts of the project that are way more fun than other parts. And doing the voiceover and writing the video description, it's like, that's not as fun as actually going into the shop and building the thing or doing all those parts. Like, so it's very easy to be like, I'll do that later and I'm going to start filming the next video because that's a little bit more fun and enticing.
It'll take 5 minutes. No, it takes forever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only time I will allow myself to start another project without finishing the other one is when it's literally out of my control. Like if I'm, for instance, waiting for a part to arrive to finish. Or I'm waiting on somebody else to do some other part of the project. That's the only time I ever allow myself to start anything else. Because I know if I leave it for a month, I'm never coming back to it.
Right.
Wasting that whatnot.
Or say you got a 3D print that's going to take 26 hours to print and you started it at 8 a.m. on a Monday.
Yes.
Okay, you're not just going to sit on your hands for a day and a half. You're like, all right, I'll start something else.
Well, or you could do that. Or you could be like, I'm going to now start writing the script for the thing that I'm 3D printing for the next part, or I'm going to start doing the video description or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
brainstorm thumbnails and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. It just, for me, it's just trying to focus on one thing, because especially as like I'm working the day job, if I'm trying to do one project and then start on this other thing, and then I have a meeting that I have to get onto, and then I got to try to go to the gym, and then I got a doctor's appointment, it's like I get very frustrated with myself.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're making me. Oh, yeah. So, okay. I actually have a better
tell me
answer
yours.
that's not going to derail the conversation. It's more,
Please derail.
That's not
more on point. I think I'm going to start scripting my videos a little bit less. And I'll tell you why. I'm still going to have a plan, but I've found that scripting too far ahead makes me enjoy the process a lot less.
Locks you in.
So if I have too tight of a plan, it becomes not fun. It's like mechanical. I'm just kind of going through the motions. And I realized a lot of my original videos, and actually probably some of my most successful videos, was like, I just kind of did the thing, and however it turned out, that's how it turned out. And I would kind of react along the way and stuff like that. Like I would never think more than like a day or two ahead. And some of the videos I did in 2025, I like thought out the entire video before I started recording. Like I knew like every beat of it. And I don't necessarily know that made for a better video. I think I need to back off on the planning a little bit.
Almost do like a high level, like, okay, my intro, plan that out.
Yeah.
Then from there, kind of have like, okay, I want to start, making this part, then go to this part, then go to this part, then go to this part.
Yeah.
But maybe the second part, you ran across an issue that you weren't expecting. Let it happen.
Yes. And like, so I'll give you an example of this. The video I'm working on right now, I made one thing, and then I wanted to have a cutaway thing and be like, well, I wait for this 3D print to finish. I'll go work on this other thing.
Sure.
Because that's a trope I use all the time in videos. But it didn't actually work out that way. And I was like trying to force that transition into the video. I was like, why am I doing this? This is dumb. Like I should just do it the way that it happens.
Sure.
And then find a way to tie it all together later. Like still have a plan and still like know what you want to talk about in certain sections, but not be so married to such a strict structure that it makes the whole process unenjoyable.
That makes sense. Because I mean, like, okay, this is work, but like, you also got to enjoy doing what you're doing. And if you found that there's something that you don't know if it necessarily inherently adds tons of value, and it's less enjoyable to you, then cut it out.
I think it's questionable how much value it adds. If anything, it might even make it might make it worse. Maybe I'm not as good at scripting videos as I think I am. You know what I mean? Like maybe my strength is more creating a narrative afterwards. Who knows? I had to like experiment a little bit and try and figure that out.
From my perspective, I haven't inherently noticed a monumental shift of like, oh, this seems more like rigid, or this seems more free flowing. But it also could just be that I'm not the one creating it, and I'm not watching your videos every single day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's good that you haven't noticed a change, but that's like, it also kind of goes to the point. It's like, well, maybe I don't need to do that because you didn't even notice you're not like, oh, your latest videos are way tighter than your old ones or something like that. So,
But I also like, if I watched a video from a year and a half ago, compared it to now, maybe I would notice.
Maybe.
So you said, that's one of those things you're trying to like cut out. You're trying to be scripted, outlined, but not like da before you start.
And being a little more flexible, like don't be so married. Like sometimes things go a different direction. Like don't try and force a square peg into a round hole all the time just to fit your original outline. Like you can modify the outline. You can change things up a little bit. Yeah. It's YouTube. Like it should be flexible and fun, and it doesn't need to follow a tight script.
I think that's something that I think we all struggle with. It's like at the end of the day, doing this YouTube content thing, it should be fun.
Yeah.
So like if there's something that you're doing that's not fun,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Or just find a way to make it more enjoyable, right?
And I found it was making my videos take way longer to produce too. Because again, I'm trying to like hit all of these preconceived points that I have in my head rather than just being like, well, whatever happens, happens. And, we'll have a fun adventure along the way, no matter what type attitude.
Yeah, just have fun with it.
It's kind of like the difference of like going on a road trip where you're planning out like every single stop along the way versus just hitting the road and be like, oh, that's interesting. We should stop in there and check that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Yeah,
What's this little roadside honey stand?
It's like, no, we
sandwiches.
can't stop at the honey stand because I have planned out that we're going to have lunch in the city that's 2 hours away.
See, what I do when we travel is I'll look ahead and be like, hey, if we stop in this town, here are 3 good options. If we stop in this town, here are 3 good options. And then be like, do you want tacos? Nah. Okay. What about one of these? Like, I'm trying to like basically save people from doing you're sitting in the car, everyone's hungry and mad, and you're just hammering away on Google Maps trying to find a restaurant. Like,
my thing is I turn to Sophie and say, what type of food do you want to eat? Like, okay, you want burger? You want tacos? What do you want? And then you just find that within a 50-mile radius.
Oh,
I always find the best answer, the best retort to "I don't care" is you respond with whatever your favorite thing is, which is typically not her favorite thing.
Yes.
And then suddenly she tends to care a lot more.
Yes. And then it's a fight, my friend.
So Derek's over there like, well, there's a White Castle down the street. Well, I'll just go there then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Especially
if it's me, I'm just going to get Arby's or Whataburger. How about you?
Yeah.
Well,
I can eat fast food all day.
Yeah.
She
won't.
Dude, I haven't had Arby's since I was probably in high school.
Is Arby's still in business?
Yeah, they're still in business, at least down here.
Okay.
I would say they're still in business. I don't know that I would say that they're still good.
Do you know that RB stands for roast beef? Arby's on roast beef?
No way.
They got the beef. They got the beef, right?
Yeah.
They started doing hamburgers and stuff too.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Like back whenever
the Good Burger movie, the Good Burger 2 movie came out, they did a hamburger for it, and then it kind of like stuck around. And now they have a hamburger on the menu.
Oh my God, they have a chicken sandwich on their menu now? What has this brand become?
They have 2 different kinds of fries now. No more you get curly fries, you got crinkle fries.
Oh, I went to Taco Bell recently, and they've really stepped up their fry game lately. Let me tell you.
Wait.
Got fries?
Yeah.
Since when does Taco Bell have fries?
I mean, in Taco Bell Canada has always had fries, and they were the worst. Really? They were the laughing stock of all the fries. They were the worst.
Don't have fries.
Oh, interesting. You don't have Fries Supreme?
No, but if you want like the weird mix of foods, you go to Jack in the Box. You can get a taco, a pancake, French fries, and a hamburger all in one meal.
I think I've only had Jack in the Box like once or twice. Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting.
And they got
they have mozzarella sticks. Okay.
They got like a midnight munchie meal now for the Gremlins movie of all things, and it's just like this weird mix of like late night munchie foods.
Do you guys have Carl's Jr. around you?
Yeah.
Never been.
They opened one in Toronto, and I went all the time. It was really good when they first opened, and the quality dropped off a cliff.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Scott doesn't let me eat fast food.
Oh. Joe says that Taco Bell in his area has nacho fries, and that's what they have now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the new generation of fries. But they used to just have like generic crappy fries.
I never knew that.
In my area,
I went to Which sandwich place. They were selling fries.
Which?
It's like a Subway.
Okay.
Like a Subway and a Quiznos crossed together.
Oh,
is that where Jared went?
No, Jared went to the local elementary school.
He went to Brisbane. Which? Hey, speaking of fast food, I've got a new brand to add to our list.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that sounds extreme. It's not that extreme. So I was, my buddy wanted to go snowboarding this weekend. I know what you're thinking. Snowboarding in Ohio? Yes, it exists. It's basically glorified sledding.
It's probably like probably very much like snowboarding in Ontario then.
Yeah, I mean, like I think the elevation change is like 200 feet or something. Like it ain't much.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's like, "You want to go?" I was like, "Sure." So it's like, he's like, "I'll meet you there at noon." I'm like, "Okay, well, I should probably grab a bite to eat beforehand."
Mm-hmm.
My usual go-to, Chipotle.
Okay.
That's too heavy.
That's
for
not
before
that's not a
snowboard.
good car food though.
That's what I'm okay. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to Wendy's. But for me,
Okay.
Wendy's is on the other side of town, and it's on the east side of town, and I gotta get on the highway on the west side. So it's stupid. Why would I go all the way over there? So it's like, well, right off the main, the main drag where the highway entrance is a Burger King. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, haven't been to Burger King in years. I'll swing by. And first of all, like I'm pulling up, there's no one in line, right? So I'm like,
That's
See the
fine.
Krabby Patty?
so I saw the Krabby Patty, and as I'm pulling up, I'm like,
What is a Krabby Patty?
I don't even know what to order, right? I don't know what Burger King has. I know they have hamburgers, but couldn't articulate a certain, phrase or whatever you say at
Mhm.
Burger King. So I'm rolling up, I'm panicking, palms are sweaty. And from far away, I'm like, chicken nuggets, bacon hamburgers, like found it, good to go.
Perfect.
Right? So I roll up and the girl goes, I'll be right with you. I said, no problem. Well, I was listening to a podcast and it got to the point where a commercial break had come on. So, fast forward through the commercial break, listen to a little bit more. And I was like, it's been several minutes.
Yeah.
I had been in line for 10 minutes and they never came back.
They just forgot
Wow.
about you. You should have. I think there's a motion sensor or like a sensor in the ground. So maybe if you backed up and drove over it again, it might make a little chime in their headset.
I don't know, but I was just like what? Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
I mean, clearly the person you were talking to also had ADHD, where
Yeah.
they said, "Hold on a second," and then they got distracted by the UPS guy dropping off more fries at the other door.
Yeah.
Clearly it was the fries. The UPS guy.
Yeah.
So I left. I was a little, is the word.
So you just did you
perturbed?
back out or did you front out?
Oh, so this is one where the board is on like the skinny end of the building, not
Okay.
the long end of the building, and it didn't have it didn't force you to turn. It was basically like in the
Okay.
middle of a parking lot. So
I see.
I just pulled forward and got the hell out of there.
I found that Burger King has the biggest variation between restaurants.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's edible and like pretty decent for fast food, and then other times it's just abysmal gray meat in a wet paper bag. It's horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't had it in decades. Like it's been a long time since like high school probably since I had Burger King.
Yeah.
And this last month they did the promotion for
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob movie and they put out like this whole meal and my son wanted to get it, so all December, like every Friday, we're going out to get dinner and he wants that and I go there and I pull up and they got it on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell him that's what I want. And as soon as I say that's what I want, it flips and suddenly, because like it's a digital sign.
Oh,
and
I hate the
it'll
digital
then say
signs.
sold out, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
Oh.
I'm sorry, we're sold out. We don't have that anymore." And I'm like, "You don't have a hamburger anymore?"
They
And they're
need to
like,
get
"No, we
rid
don't
of
have that
they.
meal."
Somebody needs to make the next politician that runs for office that makes digital signs illegal. They will get my vote 100%. Because every time I'm in a restaurant, like, oh, okay, maybe I want that, and then it just disappears. And you're like, now I have to wait
yeah.
through the whole cycle to figure out
Oh,
what I
that
want.
drives me
Yeah,
nuts at a
that's
brewery.
awful.
I do that at
Yeah.
breweries, and then they
Really?
have to add. Oh yeah, like so,
Oh.
they have like the 10, 15 beers that they have.
Yeah.
You roll up, and they're like, "What would you like?" And you're like, and then it cuts away to someone's lawn service ad. You're like,
How
"What the
does
hell
nobody
are you
realize that that's a horrible customer experience?
Yeah.
Have
I like
one.
the ones that'll change it, but then they'll have like 3 of them and they'll just rotate where it is. So
Yeah.
it's always up there, but it's moving, which is fine
Yes.
because you want movement so it doesn't burn in your image. I get that. But at least then it's always on display. But yeah, the ones that show ads,
well-
those drive me nuts.
They're not using OLED screens. You don't have to worry about burning in the image, do they?
I don't know.
I think that, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
old wives' tale.
Yeah.
I did it's playing an ad, especially for somebody else. I also get kind of annoyed when it starts playing like an ad for the restaurant that you're already in. It does like a highlight reel of their food and where the menu used to be, and you're like, I just want just trying to figure out what burger I want.
I think the biggest disgrace to humanity is the fact that when you go to one of these restaurants. Okay, so you go to a sit down restaurant. You go to a local burger spot or whatever.
Mhm.
They got a picture of the burger. They
Mhm.
serve you the burger. It looks damn near
yeah.
identical to the photo.
Yeah.
No one in the world has ever gotten a burger from Wendy's, McDonald's, whatever that looks
Nope.
anything
close.
resembling the photo.
No. Have you ever seen some of the tricks they use in order to get them to
Yeah.
look so good?
It's like
for the
wax,
photos?
isn't it?
It's like there's all sort like they'll like spray shellac on it to make it shiny.
Yeah.
They'll put dish detergent in the soda to make it more fizzy.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Wild,
crazy.
man.
Yes.
Well, I'll flip this around to a positive note. I discovered something a couple weeks ago that has become my new favorite thing. This Japanese place around us. My wife wanted ramen one night. She wanted like real authentic like Japanese ramen. So we go to this Japanese ramen place, and I wasn't really in the mood for like soup. So I'm looking at the menu, and I got
Not soup,
poke
it's
bowl.
ramen, Deric.
yeah.
Whatever. Noodles and water.
Noodles and water.
So I got a poke bowl, and let me tell you, that was awesome. I don't know if you've ever had one, but
Yes.
it's basically like deconstruct. It's like a bowl of sushi. Like if you took like
Yeah.
a burrito and you make it into a bowl,
Yes.
this is
Very
like
good.
sushi made into a bowl, and it's just amazing.
That's all I ate in Hawaii. But it's
man.
interesting. You've now added a third variation that will enter into my argument.
Oh,
Some people say poke. Some people say pokey.
Yeah.
Some people say poke.
I say poke. No,
I would say
I don't
poke.
enunciate that hard, but I say poke bowl.
Yeah, that's what I would say. But
Yeah.
I have absolutely nothing to back up which of those is right or wrong.
Yes.
well,
I
it's just
am
spelled POKE with no like
no accent.
umlauts or accents. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say poke
Okay.
until somebody from the region corrects me.
Yeah, any Japanese listeners want to write in and let us know how to pronounce it. Well, I got burned by saying, speaking of Asian noodle soups, I got burned for years by saying pho for Vietnamese.
Oh, it's
yeah.
pho, right?
It's pho, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's spelled
Yeah.
PHO, so screw me, right?
So, according to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia,
Mhm.
it is POH-KAY. So poke,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think like okay, but poke.
Yeah.
Okay, poke. Okay,
bowl.
doke.
Poke.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay, poke.
Now you're making me really want some pokes.
Some poke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go for a poke. Have you ever had
You could go for a poke.
a poke bowl with fried chicken in it?
No, it sounds
No, but that's
tempura
yeah.
chicken.
Japanese fried chicken, little chicken nuggets with a little bit of spicy mayo
Ooh.
drizzled over the top. It's very
Don't
good.
threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
You ever had like the Korean fried chicken?
Yes, I have tried
That
it.
would be good on
Korean
that.
fried
Yes.
chicken. No.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
Too bad
It's
Japanese
super
people
crispy.
hate Korean people. It'll never happen.
I mean, they got all these fusion places now. I used to go to one that did it was Korean and Mexican, and so they did like the Korean fried chicken, and like they would do it with like quesadillas or whatever, like tacos and stuff like that. It was really good.
There's a place by me that makes Mexican sushi.
Oh,
What?
okay. I'm listening.
It's
On my
literally
way.
it's Mexican style beef, ground beef, rolled up in rice and seaweed.
Interesting.
It's exactly what, and like it's got cheese and beans in it and stuff. It is. I've been trying to get Sophie to eat there for like 6 months now, and she will not give in and let me do it.
Do they use the sushi grade rice, or is it that like yellow Mexican rice?
I think it's like sushi grade rice.
Okay.
It looks to me like he basically made like a taquito and then sliced it into sushi.
Yes.
I think is the best description I would have.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, I just looked up Mexican sushi. There's like 10 Mexican sushi places in Toronto, which is insane.
This
Wow.
is the start of your second YouTube channel, Zach
I
Eats.
guess so. Yeah. I mean, again, we were talking about this before the show started, but if I could have like a YouTube channel where I just like go and review a restaurant or something like that, like filming takes all of 2 hours, how
Zero
great would that
effort.
be?
Maximum experience.
Yeah.
And like, how many things are on the menu at a fast food place?
At a fast food place? I mean, yeah, not that many. 10,
No.
20.
What I'm saying is like, okay, so like Wendy's or whatever has like 8 or 10, 12 different
Yeah.
combo meals or whatever.
Yeah.
You just
20.
do one. Now you've got 12 different videos. Plus now you get their breakfast stuff. Plus now you
True.
get their value meals.
True.
Plus now you get their exclusive drinks. Then
Each
you
one
can
of those
say,
is a separate video.
yeah. And then you can do one where you compare all of the different chicken nuggets,
True.
across places and stuff like that. And then you can hit all their limited edition meals. I mean,
Oh, and imagine the compilation videos you can make.
Yeah.
I ate everything at Wendy's.
yeah, that's
And
what
you
I'm
just
saying.
smash all of them together into one 2-hour-long episode.
You ever
But
seen the
if-
guy that goes around and he eats all the challenge meals, like where they're like, we're gonna give you this whole plate of
Oh,
food,
no.
and he just
Oh, yeah,
he eats
tomahawk
everything.
steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to bring out a 30-pound tomahawk steak or
Right? Or there's one with like donuts, and it was like 24 of these like random like big donuts. It was
Oh,
just, it's interesting.
I hate overeating. Anytime I'm full, food becomes repulsive to me. So the idea of
yeah.
all these challenge meals, it grosses me out kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I
No.
could do it.
I
No, I
hate
definitely wouldn't want to do it, but it's interesting to see I like seeing what the meal actually is, not him actually eating it, because like the eating it part is actually pretty small in the videos. It's more about like talking to the owners and like
Sure.
the people that run the places and like the
Sure.
food and stuff like that.
Build up.
Yeah, it's all the build up.
Yeah.
But and then the swag or whatever he gets for it is kind of interesting too. Like what the different things, like people, like one of them gave him a coin for completing the meal, which was interesting.
I
Usually
thought
it's
they
like a
just
shirt
put
or
your name
something.
up on like a chalkboard wall.
Yeah, usually it's like your name up on the wall, or like they take a Polaroid or a shirt. Best case scenario, but,
Polaroid,
like,
yeah.
every once in a while it's something
Or
different.
they're like, you just don't have to pay for it. It's like, or I just
Yeah,
don't
Yeah.
order it and I don't have to pay for it. Like, do you want to eat a 7-pound steak? No.
Yeah.
you want to drink like a 200-ounce chocolate shake?
Oh,
No, pass.
Can you
Just
imagine?
instant diabetes.
Well, yeah, you get the diabetes and you get stomach ache and then diarrhea. I mean,
It's too
You
much
got-
dairy.
you're
You're basically doing-
Souvenir cup.
disorder.
Do you guys remember it was a popular trend in like the mid 2000s? It was the lactose challenge or whatever. You had to chug a gallon of milk.
I had a
And the
friend that
human-
did that.
The human body just cannot process that much lactose, so
No.
everybody just vomits.
It was
I mean,
like,
it's also the sheer amount of liquid, I would assume, as well.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're hanging out in like the early 2000s in one of my first apartments, and a friend came over and he mentioned something about it. He was like, yeah, like apparently like they say you can't drink a whole gallon of milk in one sitting, so we're gonna do that. And he brought in like a gallon of milk and sat down and just started chugging it and drinking on it, and sure enough he finished it, but then like he threw up a few minutes later right in the middle of my living room. So he's not allowed over with milk anymore.
That's got to be the worst vomit too. Just milk and
God,
whatever he ate earlier in the day.
Yeah.
No milk darkens the doors of Deric's first apartment. That's for sure. Dear God. I don't know. All this fast food talk's got me wondering, like, how do some of these places stay in business? Like, who is going to these places, you know?
I think I'm keeping most of them in business,
You
honestly.
think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you know, like Fazoli's. You ever been to a Fazoli's?
No, I've never even
No.
heard of
That's
that.
like the pizza place though, isn't it?
It's
Or
like
Italian
a
place?
it's like a fast food Italian
Yeah.
place.
I
Like
see those up
who's
north all the time.
who's driving home from work going, you know what I really need right now
Fazoli's.
is Fazoli's.
It doesn't even. I'm on their website right now. It doesn't even look appetizing.
No.
Yeah, it looks like fast food Italian, which is not a thing you would think would be.
Oh, have you
thing.
guys ever seen Jollibee?
No.
Yeah, we got some of those down here. That's
So
like
Jollibee is a
Filipino-
Filipino.
Yeah.
So their main items are fried chicken and spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
you do.
I've never looked at their menu, but that's just crazy.
and mashed potatoes, evidently. I'm looking at their website right now.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
And peach something.
They also have burger steaks, which is just a burger patty with gravy on top of it. I had it one time. They opened one here in Toronto. I was like, I have to try this. It's just too novelty not to try it.
Was it as bad as everyone thinks?
I mean, fast food spaghetti is not glamorous at all.
I'm gonna go
My
on.
daughter's been into Korean corn dogs lately. Y'all had any of those?
Oh,
I don't know any of this stuff.
Yeah. Korean corn dogs.
They're gonna look
They're
that up there too.
they're good. Yeah, K-dogs or
K-dogs.
whatever you wanna call
Oh,
them.
actually, I have heard of these. I haven't had one, but when you said K-dog.
Rice hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rice hot dog. Interesting.
Yeah. It's usually like sausage or cheese or a combination of both, and then they do it like a corn dog, but then they put interesting things on the outside, like you get
Okay.
like flaming hot Cheetos on the outside or something.
All right, I'm into that. Although nothing's going to top the Costco hot dog for me. That's peak hot dog as far as I'm concerned.
Dude,
Can't beat
I
the price.
had an incredible dog when I went snowboarding this weekend.
Oh.
And here's the best thing about it. It's what I call a surprise dog. You could even call it a surprise wiener if you want. You know, when you go into, like, say you go into a ball game or whatever, right? You're like, I'll get a hot dog. Your expectations are low, right?
Yes.
Like, this is going to be an absolute gutter dog.
Yes.
And order the hot dog, go sit down, bring them my ketchup packets with me, open this thing up. It is in a glorious pretzel bun, and it is a thick,
Ooh.
like perfectly cooked, just a
Okay.
teeniest amount of char on it, flat top dog that is all beef. I bite into this thing, I'm like, this is a good dog.
That's a premium dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good dog surprise.
I once paid, I think, $35 for a lobster roll at Fenway Stadium.
Oh,
It was
You
so
got a
bad.
lobster roll for $35.
It was so bad. I saw it on the menu. I was like,
Canadian, remember there.
I'm at a
sure.
ballpark. I was like,
Oh no,
I
that
had-
would have been US too.
It would have been
That's not
US.
even
Oh, it was like
Wow.
50. When I got the credit card charge, because I got like 2 beers at the same time. By the time when I got the credit card charge back in
$65.
Canada, it was like $100 Canadian for
I
the.
bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
But I was like, I have to try. If lobster rolls on the menu at a ballpark, it's like I got to try that.
We had those when we went up to Maine. They were amazing up there. My wife had one every day for like 3 days straight. The Hawaiian or lobster rolls. But
Yeah.
We got you guys are familiar with the show Shark Tank, right?
Oh yeah.
There was a food truck on Shark Tank called Cousins Maine Lobster.
Oh, I've had those. Yeah, they came down here.
Yeah. Dude, that place is it's good, but it is bananas expensive.
Yeah,
Like
it was like $100 for a roll.
no.
Yeah,
It-
down
I
here
think
it
it was
was.
like 30 or something.
That was 100 here. We
That's
had
insane.
it like about 3 months ago. It was like $95 for a roll.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had it in years. So I mean, I don't know if they had
Damn.
changed or whatever, but good lord.
Well, I mean, we're in Texas, so like, where are you getting lobster at?
I'm in Ohio. Where are you getting?
Yeah.
You're a lot closer than I am.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't have
Yeah.
lobsters in the Gulf.
In the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of America.
Little
How dare
ones. We call them shrimp.
Oh, Gulf of America, is that what it is?
you?
Oh yeah,
Didn't they rename it a little while ago?
Gulf of Texas.
Gulf of Texas.
Did they really rename it?
I thought
Yeah,
they
you
did. I
didn't
thought
hear
that
about
was a I thought that was a
No.
news story I saw.
Yeah, there was a big push. They wanted to rename it, but whatever.
They
No,
were trying to rename Columbus, Ohio, Flavortown.
Oh, now that's a name change I can get behind.
We were at some bookstore a couple earlier this weekend, and there was a Guy Fieri Monopoly board game. Like, you know how
Really?
like theme Monopoly board games, right? There was a Guy Fieri version of a Monopoly
That's so
board
funny.
game.
They were probably like, we can have AI generate this in 10 seconds. We'll probably sell a couple thousand units of these to someone.
Sure.
Hey, speaking of Monopoly, I got to throw this out. For Christmas, my parents got us this game. It's a card game called Monopoly Deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I played this,
Dude.
I think.
That game is awesome.
Yeah, so we had what do we have? We had like a little like summer backyard barbecue thing.
Sure.
And somebody
Sure,
brought
sure.
the deck and we played it in my backyard after having some burgers. It's a good time.
Yeah. Super cheap, super easy, and you can
Quick.
play games in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And nobody fought like with a real game of Monopoly.
Yeah. It's a great game. Highly suggest picking it up. Monopoly Deal.
Do you guys play Monopoly with the real rules, or do you play if you land? What is it? You land on free parking.
Land on free parking. Yeah, you get the money that's been collected throughout the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think,
But that's not the real rule.
yeah.
That's- yeah,
Who doesn't
that's-
play that way though?
You got it. I just wanted to make sure you guys were, real people, souls.
That and then do you play with the auction rules, or if nobody bids on the place, it goes up for auction?
No, somebody just told me about this. I had no idea.
Yeah, we
That's
always
that's like a default rule. Apparently,
Yeah.
like most people
Yeah.
don't play with.
that's a
Yeah.
default rule. I would
had
just
no
play
idea.
like say Zach, you landed on Ventnor Avenue, and you're like, nah, I don't want it. We're
That's
all
it.
like, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
end a convo at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how it works is you say no, and then everybody else gets to bid on it.
Mhm.
$10, $5.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
go
Good game.
up,
Good
down.
game. Although, like, who ever thought when they were making that game that, like, yeah, you have to do all the change. You have to, like, it is a labor intensive game.
For sure.
God, yeah. It takes
Yeah.
forever to put up. 3 seconds for somebody to flip the board and end it.
Right.
Yeah.
But the concept of the game, I mean, is fairly simple. Roll dice, collect properties, collect rent. It's all the exchanging of money that takes a damn eternity.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a great way to teach kids math, though.
Yeah.
True.
Change
Or
it.
cheating, money laundering.
Or cheating. Yes, that's as well. Apparently, the way to win Monopoly is you just buy everything you possibly can.
Yeah.
But like if you're playing with even 2 other people, you'll never get enough of them to put hotels and houses on them, because you're supposed
Right.
to have all of the same color before you put
Right.
hotels and houses on
Yes.
them.
Yeah.
I will
Never happens.
never sell a property to someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
because that's
true,
why, because nobody's willing to sell.
Yes.
They're like, I'll give you $5,000 for Ventnor Avenue. I'm like, no,
No,
get
like,
the hell
no,
out of here.
'cause
Then
that's
you
gonna
have a
give you
color
Monopoly.
set.
So like the games go forever. I don't think I've ever had a game that was over in less than 2 hours of Monopoly.
It's impossible.
Well, I think, if you play with the real rules, I think it goes a little faster. And that's, yeah.
Oh, I might have to bring Monopoly out. I got it on the iPad. So
Oh,
you just
interesting.
so it boop, 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 does all the money for you. Dude, you can crush games.
Maybe now
That's
that I
easy,
have
for
like
sure.
adult money, I'll get one of those novelty. I'll find the novelty that I closest align with and get that version of Monopoly.
Oh,
I wonder if there's a website that sells all the different versions.
Oh, I bet there's a whole Monopoly collector thing. They got to have a million Disney ones, I'm sure.
You know,
Oh, there's some guy who has every single Monopoly board, isn't there?
I
Yeah.
am not ashamed to say I have at least a dozen different versions of Monopoly.
Really?
Yes.
I don't have a
Collected
single.
over
Well, I have
years.
digital, but hey, speaking of
Well, there's over 700.
what?
I wouldn't doubt it. They make one for like, there's a Monopoly for my town. Like there's what is that called again?
I've seen
there's-
those.
Yeah, like there's a company that makes them. For,
Oh, you
like,
can get like the
town-specific and
Columbus
stuff. Yeah.
Monopoly.
I forget
Oh,
the
yeah,
company
look
that
at
makes them.
that.
But yeah.
Hey, speaking of
US-opoly.
old, antiquated dinosaur things, I have a phone call with a company tomorrow that you guys are going to want to hear about.
Okay. You can
But
tell us in the after show.
I'll tell you guys in the after show.
I'll also tell everybody my New
Gotta pay
Year's
for it.
resolution in the after show.
Oh,
too.
the one that's going to derail things.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
there
didn't
we
get to that in the main show, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, that's all right. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks so much for listening, as always. We will be back next week, same time, same place. If you want to unlock the after show, just go over to patreon.com/offcutpodcast, unlock it, and you'll also be entered to win a $50 KM Tools gift card, just like our friend Tim Bolger did this
Oh
month.
yeah, old J.
Bolger.
Bolognese.
Bolognese. See everybody.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
We give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons:
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey.
Josh at Sawdust Builds,
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop.
Goblin Spanker,
You can't say that anymore. Bill Burkle, WTB Woodworking.
Dadu said, yeah, buddy.
Building Creative.
Bailey Thompson.
RJ Russ. Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I followed you.
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.
All right, I got a few
Alrighty.
titles for y'all.
Okay.
The one where they get focused.
Oh,
And I would asterisk out OCU. So it's just F of asterisk ed.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Or you can leave it as just the one where they get focused. The one where they get mindful, the one where they get flexible, or the one where they get poked.
Oh, what about the one where they get poke
Yeah.
or poke?
Yeah.
Just the one where they get poke.
The one where they get poke, and then in parentheses, poke.
D.
Yeah, or D.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
All right.
I've just, well, the one where they drive through and the one where they get food is all that I had.
Perfect.
I like the poke
Yeah.
one.
Excellent.
Oh, well, I'm going to grab a seltzer and I'll meet you guys at the after show.
Sounds good to me. See you guys over there.
See you
we gotta
live
end the
stream.
stream.